3 weeks remain until the Heatwave Premium Live event here on NXT. And coming up on tonight's edition, we hear from General Manager Booker T as he will address the Women's Championship picture after Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade were suspended. Who will face Lyra Valkyria at Heatwave, and what solution has Booker come up with? Also coming away tonight, a gauntlet match that will determine who will face Oba Femi at Heatwave for the North American Championship. Who will punch their ticket to SummerSlam weekend? Will it be Eddie Thorpe, Cameron Grimes, Dijak, Javon Evans, or Joe Hendry? We find out tonight. And speaking of Heatwave, we still do not know who will Trick Williams face for the NXT Championship. A lot of speculation has emerged regarding Trick Williams' next opponent, his next challenger. Carmelo Hayes has been vanquished. He's now over on Friday Night SmackDown. And Trick Williams, tonight, returns from his vacation. A well-earned vacation in my mind. Several absolute bangers between Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. And now that Hayes is dealt with, Williams can move on from his former rival.
Welcome to NXT. I want to thank Booker for a little vacation after finally getting rid of Carmelo Hayes, but now Trick Willie is back and feeling on top of the world. Now that Melo is dealt with, I can move on to mixing it up with some other superstars on this roster. Guys like Javon Evans, Dijak, maybe even...
Well, I'm gonna be honest, this man's name did cross my mind. There is Ethan Page. Ethan Page has picked up big wins in recent time. The manner of which he won them is questionable. But you can't deny that Ethan Page is on the rise.
Any name other than mine would be an insult. I know you have been on vacation recently, which is nice for some, but I have been on NXT winning. In other words, doing what I do. Doing what I do best.
Good for you, Ethan. You finally neutralized that win-loss record of yours, because the last time I saw you, you weren't having a good time around here.
Listen up, Trick. I am officially calling you out for a championship match because I am sick of having no gold around my waist and with all my victories lately.
Except last week.
Last week doesn't erase me beating Joe Hendry and beating Javon Evans in back-to-back weeks.
All right, you know what? I'll accept your challenge because I am a fighting champion.
Who takes 5 weeks vacation? Fighting champion, my ass.
Well, I'll make up for that by beating your ass all over this ring at Heatwave.
Trick Williams laying the verbal smackdown on Ethan Page here tonight. Will these two collide at Heatwave? Booker make it official. Welcome back everyone to NXT. And it is now time for women's division action. There is the center of the universe. It's Tiffy time here on NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton will face Julia, the Japanese sensation, at the Heatwave Premium Live event. Stratton fearful of her spot here in NXT with the arrival of Julia. Can't say I blame her. Julia is a megastar. She is going to be a prominent figure going forward on this show.
And her opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, Ruca.
Here comes Sol Ruca. Set for singles action here this evening against Tiffany Stratton. This one should be good. Sol Ruca getting set to face the center of the universe here in our first matchup of the evening. Sol Ruca looking to ride the wave with a victory here tonight. What a win it would be. As there is the bell. We are underway with our first match of the night. And Sol Ruca getting the better of Stratton in the early going. Oh, but Tiffany quickly turning things around. Now from behind, rolling up Ruca. Shoulders down. Kick out at one. And now a jackknife cover by Sol. Shoulders down here on Tiffany and all. That was a close one. And now Ruca capitalizing right away. And Sol is feeling it. Strong start here for her against the center of the universe. No doubt about it, a victory here tonight for Sol Ruca would propel her career forward. And now Sol creating separation. Stratton though, coming right back with some kicks. Back and forth here in the early going. Sol gets sent into the corner, big chop. Now targeting the arm is Stratton. Utilising the rope for a bit of leverage there too. And oh, that was a disrespectful slap. There was no need for that. Stratton sending a message here tonight to Sol Ruca. And that seems to have fired up Sol. Stratton getting out of dodge. Now unloading on Sol Ruca. Sending her back into the corner. And now look at Tiffany go. Putting the boots to Sol in the turnbuckle. And Sol with a boot right back. To the midsection. And now the forearms. Ruca with a bit of a cavalcade of strikes. Nicely done. Stratton could be reeling. And oh, driven right into the corner goes Tiffany. But there's a kick right to the spine. Just like that, Tiffany Stratton trying to rally. Oh, to the arm again. And Sol is down. Can Sol Ruca pull off an upset win here tonight on NXT over the center of the universe? We are back here on NXT as Tiffany Stratton battles Sol Ruca here tonight. And Stratton looking to build momentum going into the Heatwave Premium Live event where she faces the Japanese sensation Julia. But right now, Sol Ruca is getting going. And from the apron, X Factor. Face first goes Tiffany. Here's the cover to put her away in just the 2 count. Near fall there for Sol Ruca. And now Stratton being picked back up to her feet. And look at the combination offense from Sol. Stratton able to avoid that super kick. And now looking for a power bomb. Showing off her strength, but Sol able to reverse right back. And now look at this strength from Sol Ruca. Planting down Tiffany. Stacking her up high for the win. And a kick out at 2. Went for the knee there, and now Tiffany Stratton into the Alabama Slam. And that could be it. Solo showing off her resilience. And now what is Stratton doing? Undoing the turnbuckle pad, that's what. Evil intentions here from Tiffany Stratton. What does she have planned? It cannot be good for Sol at all. Well, that was not good for Tiffany. Massive open palm strike. Couldn't follow up, and there's another slap. And is it Tiffy time? As we draw closer to the Heatwave Premium Live event. And oh no! Oh, I thought that turnbuckle pad was still exposed. Luckily, the official did it back up again. Otherwise, Stratton's plan may have seriously backfired. Oh, spinebuster! So took a little bit too much time to deliver the X Factor. Sky high! And that could put Sol away. Cover for a 2 count. This is coming down to the wire. So Ruca putting up one hell of a fight here against the center of the universe. And now Tiffany in a precarious situation. Oh my goodness. Sol with the German suplex. From the top rope, into the cover. Sol Ruca with the upset. Oh! I thought that was it for a second. The matchup continues though. And Sol hoisting up Tiffany. That was a poke to the eye. And the referee didn't see it. Spinebuster by Stratton. Jacking the back of Sol Ruca. And now setting her up. Double stomp. Classic Tiffany. Into the cover. Shoulders down. Not enough. And now Stratton's getting annoyed. And oh, Sol's trying to take advantage. Shoulders down again. Almost had her. And now running in, right into that boot. Right to the midsection now. The Alabama Slam. And that'll put her in the drop zone. Stratton with the prettiest moonsault ever. No wasted motion. And Stratton is going to pick up the win heading into Heatwave.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
There's some much needed momentum for Tiffany Stratton as we draw closer to SummerSlam weekend.
I am joined by the North American champion, Oba Femi, and tonight we find out your next challenger at Heatwave. What are your thoughts on tonight's gauntlet match?
I am eagerly awaiting the man I can punish at Heatwave, because no matter who wins the gauntlet later, Oba Femi will still be champion by the time Heatwave ends.
Truth will ultimately prevail. But there is pain bringing it to light.
We are back here on NXT, 3 weeks out from SummerSlam weekend.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Shawn Spears at a combined weight of 496 pounds, Brooks Jensen and Ridge Holland, the Culling.
Well, there is the Culling. Looking for a victory here tonight on NXT. These guys would love to be a part of SummerSlam weekend. It is a big night for WWE and NXT. 2 nights of SummerSlam for the first time ever. And of course, NXT's premium live event, Heatwave. All in one weekend. It's gonna be an extravaganza.
combined weight of 336 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, A.G.E and Nathan Frazier.
Fraxium defend the NXT Tag Team titles at Heatwave against Chase University. But a victory here tonight for the Culling may add themselves to that match. So Brooks Jensen will begin things here tonight with Nathan Frazier. As the NXT Tag Team Champions look for momentum going into the Heatwave Premium Live event in 3 weeks. And what a hot start to the proceedings. Brooks Jensen now trying to take the fight back to Frazier. He gets sent off the ropes. And Frazier catches him out with a reversal. Oh, flying forearm. Frazier quickening the pace of the matchup, doing what he does best. Here's the cover, shoulders down here on Jensen, and a quick kick out. Now Jensen trying to battle back. Leg sweep into the elbow. And another quick cover by Frazier. Another 1 count on Jensen. Looking for the right hand, catches one instead from Jensen, and now into the corner goes Nathan Frazier. Tag. In comes Ridge Holland, the powerhouse of the Culling. Stereo back body drops. There to Frazier to pin the tag team champions, only a 2 count. High impact there. Frazier fell from tremendous height. Now trying to get himself out of harm's way. But oh, Ridge knocks him off the apron. Can the Culling knock off the NXT Tag Team Champions tonight here on NXT? Tag team action in progress here on NXT as we welcome you back. The NXT Tag Team Champions Fraxium are up against the Culling. And the Culling, if they are victorious here this evening, could very well add themselves to the Tag Team Championship match at Heatwave between Fraxium and Chase University. What a slap there by Ridge. And again off the ropes, countered by Nathan Frazier. Sling blade. Here's the cover on Ridge Holland. Shoulders down for the win and a kick out. And now Ridge getting out of the ring. Nathan Frazier, no wasted motion. Over the top rope, wiping out Ridge. And now sending him back into the ring as quickly as he can. Trying to take advantage of the situation is Frazier. Oh, but he missed out. And now Ridge with the opening to get back into this match. And there's the tag by the Culling. Brooks Jensen legal. And oh, what a gutbuster. The knees right to the midsection. Cover on the champions for a near fall. And Frazier quickly makes the tag. In comes A.G.E for the first time tonight. And he is teeing off on Brooks Jensen. Wow. And Ridge caught him with a knee. A.G.E through the ropes. Ridge is down. Jensen back into the ring. So is A.G.E. And A.G.E with a great dodge. He is filled with energy as he enters for the first time tonight. Going up to the top. What an arm drag. Sending Brooks Jensen for a ride. A.G.E all fired up. Oh, but Jensen caught him with a kick. And A.G.E looking for a chop right there. Brooks Jensen saw it coming. And oh, looking for the discus lariat. Caught a Spanish fly instead. And now A.G.E maybe close it in on a victory for the Tag Team Champions. Canadian Destroyer. to put him away. And Ridge is there. Ridge Holland making the save for the culling, and now Sean Spears from ringside providing a distraction for Brooks Jensen. Lord only knows what Spears is saying to Axiom right now, but it certainly got his attention, and Jensen from behind, making the most out of the situation. Tag to Ridge. And are the Culling closing in on the win? Stereo shoulder tackles. And now Ridge looking to finish off Axiom, setting him up for a suplex. Maybe even a brainbuster, but Axiom lands behind. Shot block to the leg. And now these two going back and forth. Axiom again, showing off his athleticism, landing on his feet. And now right to the arm. Big kick. And now Ridge could be in trouble. Axiom sends him out of the ring. And now gonna fly. Axiom over the top rope. Tope con hero. Hit to perfection. For Axiom back in control. Oh, and there's a boot right to the face. And now looking for a tag again is Ridge Holland. He makes it. Oh no, not again. Here's that gut buster. This time to Axiom. And now Jensen following up right away. Sit out powerbomb to seal the deal. Oh! He almost pinned the tag team champions right there. And had it not been for Frazier, I think that could have been the end of this. And now Nathan causing a commotion, causing a distraction. But Brooks Jensen trying to stay on Axiom. Axiom had enough time to regroup. And no, Axiom gets hit with the atomic drop. And there's a counter. Shot to the chest. And now into the corner goes Jensen. Axiom running in. Oh, right to the back. And now coming off the ropes, German suplex. Jensen hit hard. And now Axiom going up to the high rent district. Brooks Jensen makes it to Ridge Holland. Axiom coming up short with the elbow drop. Oh, but now Ridge gets caught. The speed and quickness on display. Too much for Ridge Holland, but he manages to escape out of the armbar. Big tackle. And now Ridge measuring his man. Lining up Axiom. And face first goes Axiom off the Canadian rack. DDT. Oh! Axiom still has life. And now the tag is made back to Jensen. Axiom catches him out. Hit right to the gut. And now sending Jensen into the corner. Tag to Frazier. And now the tag team champions looking to end this. Oh man! Tandem offense. Down goes Ridge. And just like that, Axiom are going to pick up the win.
Here are your winners, Axiom and Nathan Frazier for Axiom.
Well, I hope Chase University are ready, because this is what they come up against at Heatwave. NXT Tag Team titles will be on the line as Axiom defend against Chase U. We are back here on NXT.
Can you dig it, sucker?
And oh, here we go. General Manager Booker T is out here with a special announcement regarding the Women's Championship picture. And I am eagerly awaiting what this announcement could be. What does Booker T come up with to resolve the issues between Lyra Valkyria, Roxanne Perez, and Cora Jade? A couple of weeks back, Roxanne and Cora were suspended, while Booker T tries to come up with a solution to this problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a lot of you are wondering, what am I going to do about the women's title picture? Well, I have come up with what I think is the best solution. Cora and Roxanne both want the NXT Women's Championship. Both have issues with Lyra Valkyria. So at Heatwave for the NXT Women's title, it's going to be Lyra defending against Roxanne and Cora in a triple threat match. And to make sure things do not escalate due to unforeseen circumstances, is going to be elimination style, meaning whoever wins won't have to hear any more excuses about why they lost. Now, can you dig that, sucker?
I can dig that most certainly. Triple threat elimination match set for Heatwave for the NXT Women's title. Next week here on NXT, Julia returns to in-ring action as she faces Ren Sinclair of the No Quarter Catch Crew. Plus, the NXT champion Trick Williams will also be in competition as he goes one-on-one with Dijak. What a match that should be next week here on NXT.
The following is a gauntlet match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
Well, it is main event time. Are you ready for this gauntlet match? Because I know I am.
And from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe!
And the man that begins this gauntlet match, none other than the Alpha Wolf, Eddie Thorpe. Thorpe has bested both Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, 2 members of the D'Angelo family, since his arrival to NXT. And now he finds himself here in this gauntlet match. The #1 contendership to the North American title is on the line.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
And do you believe in Joe Hendry? Will he go all the way to become the next #1 contender for Oba Femi's North American Championship? Hendry has to be a favourite going into this.
And from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds, Joe Hendry!
Both Joe Hendry and Javon Evans got a tag team win last week in the main event over Dijak and Ethan Page. Can he walk out tonight with an opportunity at the North American title? The bell sounds, we are underway. And this is a matchup all about reserving yourself. Fatigue will set in, and it will set in very quickly. This is a matchup all about attrition. You need to preserve yourself and your chances of making it all the way in this gauntlet match. Leg trip there by Eddie Thorpe. Hendry right back up to his feet. This matchup is all about tiring out your opponents, making it on to the next and the next until you are left as the winner. Here's the cover kick out. And now Thorpe with the jackknife cover. Hendry in trouble. Oh, but he bridges right out of it into a backslide. Shoulders down again for another 1 count. Now the chop will land. Right to the chest of Eddie Thorpe. Now a clothesline in the corner. And another cover here by Hendry. He's got the right idea. He's trying to tire out Eddie Thorpe in the early going. And now just hammering away with those fists. He has the fans in the palm of his hands. It is clear who the NXT Universe are backing as this gauntlet match gets underway. And again, the power of Joe Hendry. Hendry's feeling it. Eddie Thorpe trying to get the hell out of there. Oh, but Thorpe is down. Knocked right off the apron. And now Hendry is about to take off. Wow! Who will suffer the first elimination here in our main event tonight? This gauntlet match rolls on. This gauntlet match will determine who will face Oba Femi for the North American Championship at Heatwave in 3 weeks' time. It is Joe Hendry and Eddie Thorpe duking it out right now. And Hendry again showing off his power as he plants down Eddie Thorpe off the gourd buster. Cover for the elimination, and Thorpe is able to kick out. And now back into the ring. Trying to catch Hendry by surprise, but Joe Hendry laser focused on the task here tonight. Oh, what a crossbody. Caught him on the rebound, and now Thorpe is feeling it. And oh, the drop kick. Right to the back of the neck. Hendry, though, right back to his feet. Now Joe Hendry trying to lay into Eddie Thorpe, but the Alpha Wolf was ready for him with a reversal, as was Hendry. Back and forth here. And again into the corner. This time with a back elbow, and there's a boot by Thorpe in response. From behind, nice suplex, driving down Hendry. And now measuring his man. Thorpe, looking for something. Catches the DDT instead. And now Joe Hendry may be on the cusp of the first elimination. Thorpe hoisted up for the freak of nature. Cover to eliminate the Alpha Wolf. And oh! Well, Thorpe grabbed the rope there, but the referee didn't see it. Eddie Thorpe almost got screwed. And that would be pretty apropos, given the fact that he has screwed over both members of the D'Angelo family in singles competition as of late. And now Thorpe back to the outside. And Joe Hendry trying to stay on him. Getting him back into the ring right away. And oh, is it time for a standing ovation? Hendry's got Thorpe, but there's a counter. Eddie Thorpe reverses the standing ovation and now drives Hendry face first off the turnbuckle. Nice slam. Into the cover, putting the pressure on Hendry. And Hendry will kick. This is a matchup all about attrition. It is all about preserving your fatigue. And fatigue has most certainly set in at this juncture. Hendry trying to roll up Eddie Thorpe. And a near fall. Missing out with the shot. And what a drop kick. Eddie Thorpe now gonna fly from the top rope. Going for an elbow. Hendry gets out of dodge. And now Joe Hendry teeing off. Oh, what a knee strike. Right to the skull. And now sending Thorpe back into the corner for a splash. And look at the power. And now Thorpe getting slammed. And Joe Hendry could be about to put this away. Here comes that freaking nature, but Thorpe lands behind. Oh no, got caught. And look at Hendry, power bomb. High impact. And now Thorpe hoisted back to his feet. Here it comes. There's a standing ovation. Hendry with the cover. Eddie Thorpe's eliminated. 1 down, 3 to go. And oh, this is interesting. Here comes the man that teamed up with Hendry last week, Siobhan Evans. This gauntlet match continues right after this. Joe Hendry and Siobhan Evans colliding in the ring tonight, here in this gauntlet match, to determine who will face Oba Femi at Heatwave for the North American Championship. Joe Hendry has already put away Eddie Thorpe. He has eliminated the Alpha Wolf from this match. And now, Siobhan Evans enters the fray. Oh, a couple of vicious back elbows there from Hendry. Going for a clothesline, missed out. Catches the chop. And now Evans feeling bouncy. Nice Hurricane Rana. Running in with that Superman forearm. How much does Joe Hendry have left? Oh man, what a knee strike. And wait a minute. Joe Hendry responds with that discus clothesline. What is he made of? And now the chop by Hendry in the corner. Evans sent flying. That was one hell of a collision. Can Joe Hendry also eliminate Siobhan Evans here this evening as well? Hendry hung up to dry. And now Evans from the top. Looking for an elbow. And again, Hendry getting out of dodge. That is the second elbow from the top rope that Hendry has reversed here this evening. And look at Evans unloading on Joe Hendry. What a combination that was. Now Hendry trying to rally. Evans though, with some shots right to the face. And Evans is on a roll right now. This is what Hendry does not want. Oh, the kick found its target. And there's a big springboard clothesline. Evans could be on the cusp of getting past Joe Hendry here in this gauntlet match. Enziguri connects, driving Hendry out of the ring. And now to the top goes the young OG. Frog splash to the outside. I am not sure about this strategy, but Siobhan Evans is going all in to try and eliminate Hendry from this match. These two men were tag team partners last week, and now they're beating the hell out of each other for a shot at Oba Femi. Freak of nature to Evans. And now looking for another standing ovation. Can he deliver it on Javon? No! Evans able to counter. Kick right to the leg. And now Evans laying into Hendry. The fans are split down the middle. Moonsault. And now Evans lying in wait. Measuring Hendry. Oh, and that boy is bouncy. What a kick for the elimination. Could this be the end for Hendry? No. He manages to get that shoulder up. This has been one hell of a main event thus far. All to determine who Oba Femi will face for his North American Championship at Heatwave. And Evans again quickening the pace of this matchup. Double foot stomp, kick right to the face. And now, from the top, flying through the air. And that's it for Hendry.
Has been eliminated.
We have our second elimination. 2 men remain. Here comes Cameron Grimes. A former North American champion who wants to regain that championship at Heatwave. But first, he has to win this gauntlet match. And oh, the Superman forearm connects. Evans is down. Cameron Grimes almost eliminated Evans right away. And that would have been massive. Welcome back everyone to NXT here with this gauntlet match to determine who will face Oba Femi at Heatwave for the North American title. Michinoku driver there by Javon. And Grimes getting the hell out of there. Trying to recuperate on the apron, but Evans meets him there. Sunset flip power bomb to the floor. Cameron Grimes is in a world of trouble right now. Somehow, some way, Javon Evans has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Big crossbody to eliminate Cameron Grimes. Kick out at 1. Grimes is still fresh here in this gauntlet match. On drag. And now following up with a forearm. And it's Cameron Grimes going to the moon. Went for the kick, gets blocked. Oh, there's the double foot stomp. And now Grimes hoisted back up to his feet. Gets sent into the corner. Evans running in. Oh, right to the face. Grimes may not have a clue where he's at. There's the cutter. The cutter by Evans for another elimination. Oh, 1 count away. Cameron Grimes and Dijak are all that remain for Javon Evans. If he was to become #1 contender here tonight, Spinebuster. Caught him on the rebound, cover to eliminate Javon. Almost had him. But somehow, Evans remains in the fight. Now Grimes trying to slow him down. Trying to dictate the pace of this match. The methodical pace most definitely benefits Cameron Grimes in this situation. Head scissor takedown by Javon. And now Evans all over Cameron Grimes. Back into the corner goes Grimes. And again Javon running in. Hook in the arms for the suplex. And it's Javon Evans closing in on another elimination. That's how he eliminated Hendry. Will it be enough to eliminate Grimes as well? No. Only a 2 count. Incredible resilience on display from Cameron Grimes. And oh, out of the ring he goes. And now feeling bouncy is Evans. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Absolutely. And now Evans back into the ring. Right into the rings of Saturn. Looking for a submission here. And he's got it locked in. Cameron Grimes could be about to pass out. Oh, but he manages to deliver the knee. And now to the leg. Grimes, German suplex. Very close to the ropes. But Javon is able to kick out. And now Grimes. Oh man, look at these two going back and forth. Oh, what a kick. And that could be it. The collision course on Evans. Shoulders down. And Evans grabs the bottom rope. Javon preserving his chances of going to Heatwave. And now trying to rally here against Grimes. And look at Javon go. Hoisting up Cameron Grimes. Jackhammer. Where is he getting this from? For the elimination. Near fall. How close was that? And now, back up to the top. Frog splash. And that could seal the deal. To eliminate Grimes. Oh, he kicked out again. This is incredible. This is what it means for both of these men to go to Heatwave to face Oba Femi. And now Javon lying in wait, measuring his man. And on the cave-in. Where the hell did that come from? Grimes eliminates Evans. We are down to 2 men.
The next fall will win the match.
The next fall is all it takes to go to Heatwave to face Oba Femi. Who's going to SummerSlam weekend? Coming soon to Universe Mode, the next NXT Premium Live event, NXT Heatwave. Don't miss this night of great in-ring action as grudge matches take place. Championships are put on the line. NXT Heatwave is coming soon to Universe Mode. It all comes down to this here in this gauntlet match. Cameron Grimes, Dijak, one of these men will advance to Heatwave to face Oba Femi for the North American title. And Dijak is fresh as he enters the fray here tonight. Cameron Grimes has already eliminated Javon Evans. And that was a hell of a battle. And now it comes down to these two as Dijak unloads on Cameron Grimes. He can smell blood in the water. Running Death Valley driver. And Dijak to end this, to go to Heatwave. Grimes is still in it. Dijak a little thrown off by that kick out. Thought he had the matchup won. And now looking to maintain control. Oh, but wait a minute, Cameron Grimes getting back up to his feet. Where is he getting this from? And now setting Dijak up against the ropes. Driving him out of the ring. And Cameron Grimes going all the way. More This Is Awesome chants from the NXT universe. And I couldn't agree more. This matchup just keeps getting better and better. Dijak going high risk, and oh man! What a double axe handle. And now looking for some high justice. Grimes had it scouted. Big roundhouse kick right into the collision course. You've got to be kidding me. Grimes is going to do it. Oh, but Dijak gets his shoulder up. And looking for the drop kick, countered though. Oh, right to the chest. And Grimes, oh, another kick. Dijak is down again. And now can Grimes find the exclamation point? Can he have the finishing touches? Cave in. Cover. To go to Heatwave. He got it, no. Heartbreaking for Cameron Grimes. And oh my God, that is a scary sight. What a kick to the face. And Dijak hoisting Cameron Grimes up. Feast your eyes. And a heartbreaking loss for Grimes tonight. Oh my goodness. He kicked out. Cameron Grimes kicked out. Dijak is in disbelief. And now, planting him back down again. Sit out powerbomb. Will that be enough? Not quite. I don't know where Grimes is getting this from. But he is hanging on in there, trying to preserve his chances of going to Heatwave. Dijak arguing with the official. He can't believe the fight in Cameron Grimes. How badly must Grimes want this opportunity? And oh, look at Dijak laying into him. How is he even standing right now? Oh, knee to the back. And again. Power slam. And Dijak surveying the scene, mocking the NXT universe as he tries to knock out Cameron Grimes tonight, bashing his head in. And Grimes may be lifeless. Oh, wait a minute. Cameron Grimes inside cradle. Oh my God. Shoulders down on Dijak. Oh, did he get him? No. And now the fireman's carry takeover. Dijak backing up into the corner. Looking for that cyclone kick. And Grimes was able to sidestep. Roundhouse kick upside the head. There's the collision course. Right into the cover goes Grimes to beat Dijak to win the gauntlet match. And a shoulder up there at 2. Went for the cave-in. Got caught with a power bomb. And now what the hell is Dijak thinking? Dijak from the top rope. Oh, he missed. Cameron Grimes back to his feet. And Dijak trying to hold on for dear life. Shot to the face. Crossbody plancher. Back into the ring. And now setting up Grimes. Sit out spinebuster. To finish this. Grimes is somehow still in the match. And now Dijak restraining Cameron Grimes. Oh, the devastating forearms. Right to the back of the head. And looking for feast your eyes again. And this is going to do it. Connecting right on the skull. And Dijak knows this time he's got this one. Cover on Grimes. And it's over. Oh my God. Oh my God, I don't believe it. And now Dijak taking out the official. And taking a page out of Ethan Page's playbook, but Cameron Grimes was ready for him. Off the ropes, going under. Grimes tripping him up. Kick right to the chest. And now measuring Dijak. Cameron Grimes from the apron, big drop kick. And now going up to the higher end district. Cameron Grimes went for a splash. Dijak back to a vertical base. Reversal on the Irish whip. And the official disposing of the steel chair. There's that crossbody again. And oh no! High Justice! Folding Cameron Grimes up for the win! And oh, well, Dijak just screwed himself over. He took out the official and it's cost him. The referee still dazed after the clothesline. Dijak, all you've got to blame is yourself. And now look at Cameron Grimes from behind. Taking Dijak down into an armbar, trying to make him submit. Trying to make Dijak tap. Oh, what a knee. And now coming off the rope, Superman forearm. Grimes just leveled Dijak. And now, running Bulldog, finding Dijak face first. Is Grimes closing in? Can he finally put Dijak away? Oh my goodness, what power. Cover. Cameron Grimes is going to Heatwave. The underdog prevails.
Here is your winner, Cameron Grimes.
I have never seen Grimes dig that deep before in order to pull off a win. Grimes could be going back to the moon. He leaves tonight with battle scars over his body, but he gets a shot at Oba Femi's North American title.